The laser mouse. To know your every move, it takes thousands of pictures of where it sits. The laser mouse. Small, dull, uninteresting, and completely underestimated. The laser mouse is a highly precise system operating at phenomenal speed. How does it keep track of movements and relay them to the computer? It's an electronic paparazzo snapping photos. Every second, it takes several thousand pictures of the surface on which it's moving, which makes the laser mouse a hyperactive paparazzo and wireless. But how does it work? This laser mouse is a two-part system. First, the mouse itself. This part takes and analyzes the pictures in order to detect movement. Second, the USB receiver. It's thanks to this that the computer can receive information sent by the mouse and move the cursor around the screen accordingly. Now, in the interest of comprehension, destruction. The mouse's plastic housing, its rechargeable battery, the scroll wheel and buttons, printed circuits, and finally, the laser mouse's camera, a laser diode, a focusing lens, an objective, an image sensor. In order to detect movement, the mouse takes pictures of the surface it's on and analyzes them. This process begins with the laser diode. The laser diode emits a laser beam that the human eye cannot see. The lens focuses this light on an area as narrow as a strand of hair. This laser beam bounces off the surface upon which the mouse is sitting. The image sensor captures this light. The mouse has just taken an ultra-precise picture on the surface on which it's sitting. The laser is so pure, it's able to detect the slightest details on the surface. To the naked eye, a surface may appear perfectly even, but a picture taken at this scale quickly reveals a surface full of imperfections. The mouse analyzes the position of these imperfections. It's the imperfections within the surface that allow the mouse to notice movements that are barely noticeable. To do that, one picture, even if it's the most detailed and precise picture in the world, won't get the job done. For comparison purposes, many pictures are needed, which is why the mouse takes several thousand pictures every second. The microprocessor compares each picture with the one taken right before. If the mouse is moved, there will be differences between the two pictures. By carefully analyzing those differences, the mouse figures out the direction and speed of any movement. If differences between the two pictures are big, the mouse made a quick movement. If the differences are small, the mouse is moving slowly. If there's no difference, the mouse hasn't budged. Even while sitting still, the mouse continues to rattle off pictures and analyze them at an amazing rate. It never stops sending the results of its picture analysis to the computer. The mouse sends the computer 1,000 messages a second. These messages travel from the mouse to the computer in the form of radio waves. When it's plugged into the computer, the USB receiver gets the messages from the mouse. The messages are always about the same things: speed and direction. The computer uses this information to move the cursor on the screen exactly the same way the mouse moves along its working surface. No delay, no mistakes. All thanks to microscopic pictures taken by a laser. The laser mouse is barely noticeable. Yet even when it's sitting still, it's never sitting still. Speedy and precise, the mouse uses laser beams to continuously scan the surface upon which it's sitting. Picture after picture after picture. Every movement the user makes, no matter how imperceptibly slight, is instantly relayed to the computer, and the cursor on the screen moves in perfect synchronization. The laser mouse is the worst kind of paparazzo, because it's the most relentless.